Let's talk about the benefits of blame. Most of us have learned that blaming other people seems to make for trouble, big trouble. You blame them, they blame you back, they defend themselves, you end up in an adversarial interaction that nobody's really happy with. But there's something that compels us to blame, where our amygdalas and our reptilian brains get a hold of a triggered emotion. The tendency is to blame rather than to communicate in collaborative ways. So here's some of the benefits of it that I see and why people are so compelled to blame. One is it takes the onus of badness off of you and onto your partner. They're the bad one, not you. There's also a certain rights that go with victimization. So if you are the persecuted one, there's a tendency to feel like you now have the right to persecute others and get your needs met. It's very powerful. Also, it takes away your own sense of badness or guilt if the other person is wrong. And the other very compelling reason is that when you blame, that you don't have to be vulnerable about your own needs. You get to, in a sideways fashion, communicate your needs to other people. So, for instance, if you say, you never take the garbage out, you don't actually have to say or ask, can you help me take the garbage out? If you say, you're so shut down, you're not available even as a human being, you are closer to a stone than a human, in fact, you don't have to say, I feel lonely and I need more contact. So it's a benefit, but it comes back and it bites you ultimately, because then the other person defends themselves or they cross-complain towards you. So the way out of it is to face the vulnerability of asking. And a request is very different from a requirement. So if you can find the underlying need and find a way to ask, which means being willing to take no for an answer, you can escape the cycle of blame and have better relationships with other people.